This is really bad. Welcome back, guys, on my channel. I am back with another hair evolution video, and this one is super special for me because it's about Britney Spears, and she's been like my #1 pop diva since I was like a child. So I'm very excited to do this video. My name is Alexander Franz Joseph. I am a session stylist here in Milan. If you want to follow my own journey and see what hair I'm doing, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I will link it down below. And maybe even consider subscribing to my YouTube. It would be very cool if I got to keep making these videos. Britney Spears, like, she has had her fair share of hair moments, not all of them good. She's known for her iconic pop star blonde looks. But let's start with the first photo, and it's Britney in January 1999. And this looks like her real hair. I mean, her real hair color. It's this light brown hair. It looks very healthy. It's very 90s, the haircut. And yeah, it's so dark if you look at her. Thinking that this is her natural hair color, I feel like we're so used to seeing her blonde that it looks almost weird that she's actually this dark naturally. And yeah, I went back even further to see what hair she had as a kid so that we could confirm, what her real hair color looked like. And this is in 1990. Britney is 11 years old and she's standing next to Justin Timberlake. And yeah, her hair has always been, it looks even lighter here, but maybe it's because she's also way younger. Cute, very cute. Then it's June 1999. So this is like half a year after the first photo we've seen. And her hair's almost red. Like, that's interesting. I'm sure in between like her being all natural and this, she started off with a little bit of highlights. Also in the Baby One More Time video, I think she does have a little bit of highlights in her hair. But this is like there's nothing left of her natural hair color. It's just red and blonde. And then September 1999, which is just a few months after. This is very nice. She's starting to become the Britney we're used to seeing. It looks like she started wearing extensions, which is also something that we're gonna see a lot looking at her hair. It's very cute. I like the color. I like the extensions. One thing that it's very hard not to have this happen, but it's something that you can always tell that someone's wearing extensions is when underneath here there are like shorter bits coming out, and that is kind of what's happening here. But nevertheless, it's a nice blend, nice color. I like it. December 1999, so another few months later, and she is blonder than ever. Her hair is much shorter here, not shorter than in the like red one, but shorter than the last one. But one thing I do want to mention is that this, even though it is short, probably is also extensions. Like you can see the very like blunt pieces here, and then some like pieces that are a little more, I don't know, like thinner. Kind of tells me that this is extensions. I think she has kind of fine hair, and with the aggressive dyeing and bleaching that she's done, I think it's gotten quite weak, and that's why she's wearing extensions like all the time. And I even heard her say in an interview something like, the problem with my hair is I don't have any, which I don't even think it's that she has very fine hair. I think it's that she's done so much to it, even back then, that it just, got damaged. Spring 2000, I had to put this in, like we can't even see much of what's going on, but it's just so iconic. And yeah, they did a great job with those super long extensions. It's kind of like a 60s vibe. I really like it. Summer 2000, again, she's wearing like a blonde bob. It looks like it's color and highlights. So there's probably like a blonde base color and then some highlights on top, which gives her that like warm, super bright blonde. And then, oh yes, the reason I put this in there is because it's from the same music video and it kind of shows you the power of extensions. So with the other one, they probably had a few lighter pieces in there. And with this one, they had a more uniform color and a more like toned down blonde. And the top, I can tell it's not a wig, but extensions by like her hairline. But it looks like a wig, like they completely changed her vibe with these extensions. So I thought it's a very cool example of what you can do. June 2001. Wow, that new millennial really, wow, hit us like a slap in the face. She is blonder than ever. Again, we can like tell that her real hair is like a bob length. You can see those pieces coming in. But now it's just all bleached. So, yeah. I don't know if I like it. I think the color is not her best. But yeah, it's cute. It's very of the time. September 2001. I think this is great hair. Like they probably put some dimension back into her hair. Again, like there is extensions in there, but I think they did a good job at going back from that all over like full head of bleach back to more natural looking blonde with a bit more dimension. And also the styling, I think these like sexy waves, I think it's done well enough that it doesn't look too outdated even now, like 20 years later. I really like it. It's so iconic. May 2003. I don't know. Like this might be her real hair. It's quite short. The color is... I don't know. I don't like it. She looks so much older too. How old was she in 2003? Like 21 or something? 22 maybe? She looks way older. Ugh. But yeah, it's a more... I think it was a charity event, so they probably wanted something a bit more conservative and natural looking. October of the same year. This is one of the best hair do's she's had, I think. This is such a good example of, like, it still looks cool today. Like, if a girl had this hair and I saw her, I'd be like, amazing. It's kind of like greasy and dirty, and the waves are super like natural and undone. The color, it's such a beautiful, neutral looking blonde. It's very nice. I really, really like this. And she looks really good in it. I think this is amazing. March of 2005. I don't know about the dark hair. Damn, she's been changing hair a lot. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not as iconic as the blonde. July of 2005. How? Wait. This was March and this is July and she's back blonde. She wasn't dark for that long. Damn, like, that's not good for your hair. I feel like if you're blonde, especially if it's bleached, and you decide you want to go dark, it better be a commitment. Going back from that dark color, it's not easy and it's very harsh on your hair. So, yeah, no wonder why she needs all those extensions. And Kevin Federline. Cute, kind of. This is really dark. Like, she went from blonde to dark to blonde to dark within like a year. Damn. Like, if I was her hairdresser, I'd be like, are you sure? Because It's a lot of work, but it's also not good for your hair. Like, damn, especially if it's already fine. Oh my god. And this is dark, dark. Like, darker than her natural hair is. Which is always a struggle, because a root that is lighter than the color that's on it never looks good. But it's a vibe. What can I say? Let's see. Literally the month after, this is September 2006. She's blonde as you can be. Damn, like, she really put that hairdresser to work. Let me tell you. Britney, oh my god. And again, it's a very bleach blonde. It's almost like a, you know, the Playboy type of hair. It's almost giving me that, which I don't think it's great, but I do prefer this over the dark hair. And also I think the curtain bangs or like the pieces in the front, I think they suit her very well. She has kind of a high forehead, which that's not a diss, like a lot of us do. So I think it suits her very well. But yeah, damn girl. She's not really committing to a hair color for very long. Are you kidding me? Are you September 2006 and February 2007? Like, this is a few months after. She's dark again. Oh my god. But then again, I guess it's 2007. I'm sure she wasn't the most stable in general. Oh, and it's February 2007, so this is the same month that she also shaved it all off, which I didn't put a picture of her shaving it off in here because I feel like we've seen it so much, and I'm sure she doesn't want those images and pictures like all over the internet all the time. So out of respect for Britney, I didn't put those in there. And we jump to September 2007. This is really bad. I don't know why they didn't use a wig at this point. Or even a ponytail. I don't know. Something other than this. Or even short hair. I'm sure she didn't want to remind people that she's just recently shaved it all off. But the color is not a match. And they're not blended. Like, I'm sure they could have done something to blend this better. But then again, in all fairness to whoever was hired to do her hair that night, I did hear that she's very impatient. So she doesn't want to sit there for hours having her hair done. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But yes, it's not good. Okay, this is 2008. I think this is already conservatorship years. I guess her hair is still short, longer than the last picture we've seen, but still short. But see, with the waves they've done, it blends much better. Like, you can still tell around like her ear, that's kind of where her real hair ends. And then under here there's some pieces. But it looks nice. It looks really nice. It's cute. It's cute. I think here it's a bit bulky, but it's really nice. 2008. And this, I put this in there because I know that all the hair she had in her music videos from Circus are all wigs. So this is Womanizer, the music video, and this is a wig, and it looks so good. I wonder why she didn't use this more when performing or like on the red carpet, whatever. Like, it looks really, really nice. Beautiful. August 2009. We're back with the like fully bleached hair. It's not good. It's not good. I'm sorry. The color, I don't know, and it kind of looks greasy, and And it's just like yellow. Ugh. And the extensions looked so blunt. It's not good. Whatever. Next one. She's back with the dark hair. At least this time she was blonde for a few years, but she's back with the dark hair. Ugh. I don't know. It's very similar to the one she had in 2006. Very dark. I feel like the haircut or styling could be better, but it kind of does look healthier than when she's having it blonde. Yeah. Of course. It didn't last very long. Britney is back to blonde just like a year later. And yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I don't mind this. I don't love the styling of it. I don't love the color, but this I can accept. Let's see. I remember this. I think this was at the time when she was a judge in X Factor. And it's just not done well. Whoever cut this fringe and then styled it, it looks like she has done it herself. It's so like cut just like straight across. I think if they even gave it a little bit of a whoosh, that would help it. No. She's back to brown. She's back to brown. Okay. How much time passed? 1 year. Okay. Not even. This was October 2012. This is January 2013. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. I think this type of brown, a little bit warmer, a little bit lighter. This suits her like really well. I like this. And I remember my mom saying that she looks a little bit more sophisticated with this color rather than the like yellowish blonde. So I would say this is actually cute, but I'm sure it won't last. This is a nice like in between. She's always been like either really dark or really blonde. I think this actually suits her so well. It's very Jennifer Lopez kind of, but I think this is kind of close to her natural hair color. And this is nice. I really like this. I like this, but she didn't have this for very long. Yes, of course. We're back with the full-on bleached roots to ends. It's again kind of yellowish. But with this hairstyle, I don't even mind it. I don't know. This is kind of a look. It's kind of a look. It's giving me Hollywood. You know? I like this. I think this is very nice, actually. Of course. Of course. I mean, she's been platinum one moment, and then she goes to like red, dark, brown. Like, as her hairdresser, I would just be like, your hair cannot take anymore. Please leave it alone. So within a year, she was brown, like dark blonde, and then now she's like red dark. Again, it doesn't look bad at all, but it's a lot of changes, I'll tell you that. But one thing I have to say is I heard back in the day when she was under her conservatorship that her hair color was one of the few things that she got to decide herself. So I guess like it was a way of living that little bit of freedom that she had. And then September 2014, she's blonde again. It's a very yellow blonde, but I think it's probably the best they could do considering all the artificial like dark red hair color that was on there. I'm sure that there is extensions in this. You can kind of tell there's healthier bits coming out, and then her real hair not doing so great on top. I don't know if I like the bob. Maybe also the styling is not it. I don't know. Maybe this was like a moment at the time. One thing I will say is it looks like they mainly colored her extensions and not her real hair, which is something I can get behind. Maybe that's a good alternative if you want to like switch it up all the time. And I mean, she is wearing extensions all the time. It's probably easier to just color the extension instead of constantly changing her real hair color. Oh, May 2016. I think 2016 was actually such a good year for her. And this hair, this is really, really nice. I like the blonde. It's still warm, but there's a little bit of a root going on, so it doesn't, you know, bother me too much. It looks good. I like it being like a little bit messy, but in all the right ways. I like the hair up. I don't know. This is really, really nice. One of the best hairdos she's had since the 2000s, I guess. Oh, I really like this. August, again, 2016. Also, this sandy, warm blonde, but it doesn't... It's warm, but it's not that yellow color that's not nice. This is a nice, warm blonde. And I think like it suits her really well because she has the like dark eyes. She always has a bit of a tan. I think this is really, really nice. And again, it's like a little bit messy, but in a good way. I really like this too. She's brown again. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. And yes, this is the Britney we are familiar with on Instagram. I think this is kind of the hair she's had for the last few years. She's not done anything crazy with it. I feel like she comes home from the hairdresser and they laid it in a way that like the extensions are blended, and then she just whoosh, whoosh, touches it and it's getting all messed up. But it's fine. It's not bad at all. And yeah, that's it. What was your favorite Britney hair? Mine was probably 2016, or like the one from Me Against the Music. That one was really nice too. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe if you like the videos. I really want to do more of these, so you would help me out so much if you could subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.